All right, good morning, you guys. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. As you can see, I'm in the back room again. Probably Thursday, Friday mornings, I'll most likely always be back here. We have some other activities going on up in front. So I will guide from back here, but my participants who are in person are joining along via the TV out in the great room. And then to those of you guys who are joining virtually, thank you so much for tuning in, participating with us. I'll say it again, I've said it many times, but we really appreciate the opportunity to continue to connect with you and continue to share this practice with you guys. So hope you're having a good day. It's a little cooler here today in Colorado. After that 80 degrees yesterday, a little bit of a cold front came in. So hopefully you guys are staying warm. It's Colorado. It'll probably be 80 or 70 again by the weekend. So we will keep doing our part here on a Thursday morning, doing our gentle stretches this morning, followed by some mindfulness. So I'll go ahead and read the quote to you guys. It says, "Keep going. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time." All right, a little boost of encouragement here today. Keep going. Everything you need will come to you at the perfect time. And you might not think it's perfect, right? I think sometimes this quote might be misinterpreted, or we might say, oh, that wasn't perfect. That's not how I wanted it, or it didn't work out how I expected it. But I do believe that there is a power to the timing of everything in our lives, right? And it may not be exactly how we think it's going to look, or it might not meet those expectations of what we consider perfection. But if we're able to look at what we have in our lives, and sometimes it takes us looking back at what we had at that certain time to realize that actually that timing was perfect. That is what we needed. Maybe we didn't see it in the moment. We were too busy putting our head down and doing the hard work and staying with it. But that at some point it did work out as far as the timing goes. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a little bit of encouragement today and a little bit of a boost to say, keep going. You're doing great. We know it's not always easy. Gosh darn it, sometimes it's downright hard. And that's okay. We can acknowledge it. We can acknowledge that sometimes there's a struggle with it. Life isn't meant to be easy, but I do think that all things work out in the timing that they're supposed to. So keep faith, keep believing in that timeline, and that it'll work out best for you. And also keep working, right? Because if you give up now, when that perfect timing comes, you might not be ready. You might not be prepared. So that's the other side of it. The timing might be right, but if you haven't been doing the work, the timing's not going to mean anything. So keep doing your part. Stay determined. Keep your head up, and hopefully that timing will meet you on the other side. So as far as our timing goes, as always, we will start with the stretches, and then we'll follow it with some morning mindfulness. And we'll get this Thursday going. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right, let's go ahead, get to our starting position here. Gonna have a little sip of the coffee for today. All right, you guys, let's go ahead, come to our starting position. So we want our feet flat on the floor. Lay your hips heavy, rooting down into the seat beneath you. Lengthen through that spine, sit up nice and tall. Good, and we'll start as we always do with 3 deep breaths. So I invite you to close the eyes here. As we inhale through the nose, pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open those eyes. Go on back into the space that you're in. And we will get started with our stretches. So as always, we'll begin with our legs here, lower extremities. So go ahead, bring them straight out in front of you as best as you can. And then we'll start by pointing and flexing the feet here. Good, so taking the toes away from the body, back towards the body, away and towards. Nice job, you guys. Just starting to get the blood flowing, get the energy moving here. And as always, keep in mind, if you're unable to see physical motion in the body, I invite you to close the eyes and then see if you can watch as the body moves energetically. Good, so you're pairing that intention or visualization with the physical action. And of course, keep the breath flowing. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, keep those legs nice and long. We're gonna keep, we can rest our heels down on the floor, legs stay straight, draw the toes back in, flexing the feet here. Take a breath as you lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, gently reach down in the direction of your feet here. Good. And knowing that maybe you don't end up right here at the toes, maybe you're at the shins or even around the knees. Just let this feel good in your body and start to breathe into sensation. Sensing what's going on in the back of your legs here, and the calves and the hamstrings. Good. And just keeping that breath moving slow and steady. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, come on back up to seated. Good work, you guys. Go ahead, bring your feet flat to the floor. Have a bend in the knees, sit up tall once more, and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job, you guys. All right, we're now gonna get into the inside of our thighs here. So this is our hip abductor muscles. We wanna draw our knees in opposite directions here. So just pulling the knees away from one another and then starting to breathe into the inner thighs here. Now you can use the muscles of the hips and the legs to just continue to gently draw your knees in opposite directions. Or if available, you can use your hand or a forearm to gently push against those legs, maybe deepening the stretch here. Good, and then coming back to the breath, smooth and steady. Try to relax the shoulders, maybe relax any tension in the jaw. Good, just continue breathing softly in and softly out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And then exhale, slowly draw those knees together. Awesome job, you guys. Go ahead, come back to that starting position once more, and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, we're gonna move into the back side of our hips here. So from the starting position, feet are flat, spine is long. Take a breath in, and then we'll bring our right knee up into the torso here. Gently squeezing it towards the chest. Good, and then start to feel into the back side of the right hip. Now you can stay here, or if it feels good, bring this leg over the opposite one. And then just notice. Notice if the sensations have changed. Notice if the stretch feels a little bit different, or maybe there's a lack of sensation. No right or wrong with this. Good, just continue moving the breath, smooth and steady. Good, take another inhale. And exhale, slowly release, let that leg go. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides once again. Sit up tall here, take a breath in, and then bring the left leg up into our chest here, gently squeezing it into the torso. Good, again, coming back into the sensation in the back side of the left hip this time. And once again, either stay here or bring this leg over the opposite, allowing it to cross. And just continuing to feel, continuing to breathe. Notice what sensations are coming up in your body. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale. And exhale, slowly release, let that leg go. Awesome job, you guys. We'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Good. All right, so we are done with our legs. We're now going to get into the muscles of our trunk here. So front body, back body, all through the sides. Go ahead, return to that starting position. Bring your feet flat. Feel your hips heavy down into the chair. But then sit up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently twist over to the left. To the right, excuse me. Or whichever way you've twisted, no worries. And then go ahead, bring your hands wherever it feels good in your body. Maybe the leg, maybe the chair. Just create a little leverage here. And then continue breathing. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you gently twist to the right. Good. Continue moving the breath, slow and steady here. Perhaps the gaze comes over the right shoulder. Good. And then keep that breath moving. Take another inhale as you sit up tall. And as you exhale, slowly release. Come on back towards center. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, lengthen as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, gently twisting over to the left this time. Good. Once again, bringing the hand grip of your choice. Continue moving the breath here. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. And gently deepen the twist as you exhale. Perhaps the gaze comes over the left shoulder. Good. Just continuing to breathe. Feeling smooth and steady with the breath. Go ahead, take another inhale. And exhale, slowly, slowly. Come on back towards center. Nice job, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome job, you guys. Keeping those legs exactly where they're at, we're now going to start to round forward, bringing our hands down to the feet here. And just starting to breathe into the low back, allowing the lumbar spine to gently stretch open. Good. Now, if it feels okay, you can release the weight of the spine, bringing the head all the way down towards the floor. Just further opening the back body here. Now, if there's any compression or restriction in the breath, just back off a little bit. You want to make sure the breath continues to be smooth and steady here. This should feel good in your body, no forcing. No pain. Go ahead, take another deep inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly, 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 come on back up towards seated. Give yourself a minute here to reset. Let the blood pressure stabilize. Bring your spine back in line. Go ahead, take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Nicely done, you guys. All right, we're going to move into the front of our body here. So stretching into the pecs and the chest, the collarbone, all the way from the hips up to the shoulders. So we'll start by returning to that beginning position. Lengthen through the spine, take a breath in, and then gently start to squeeze the shoulder blades together here. Good. Maybe bringing your elbow points towards one another on the back side of the body. And now, depending on the height of your chair, You can always take your spine up and over, right? Just opening up your arms to either side. If you don't have a table in the way, you can just allow your arms to rest down by the side, but opening up across the chest here. And then just continuing to breathe. Feeling an expansion through the entire front of your body as you gently stretch open the abdomen, the chest, feeling into your pec muscles, all the tissues around the neck and throat. Good. Smooth and steady with the breath. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly, slowly. Come on back up towards seated. Nice job, you guys. All right, come on back to your starting position and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. So good, you guys. Okay, we are going to move into our arms now, our upper extremities. So we'll start here with flexion at the shoulder. Now what we want to do is take this arm up and away from the body, and essentially anywhere within this range is considered flexion, right? So make sure you get to a point where it feels good in your body and you have a little bit of a stretch, right? There should be some sensation, but no pain. Now, again, keep in mind, you have some options with the hands. Fingers can come in between one another. The hands can cup over each other. You can utilize the strength of one hand to support the other, or you can do all of this with one arm. But wherever you're at, come to that starting position. Bring the hand grip of your choice. And then as you breathe, gently lift those arms up and away from the body. Good. Continue moving the breath here, smooth and steady. If your arms are up overhead, make sure the shoulders are relaxed. You don't want any pinching or pain. If you need to back off, maybe just gently bring those arms down to shoulder height. And then continue breathing. Softly in and softly out. Feeling into your body, feeling into the stretch, and honoring whatever's coming up for you. Good. Go ahead, take another inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly lower those arms down. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, allow the shoulders to release and relax here. And then we will get into our shoulder blades, so our scapular muscles. For those of you that are out in the big room, go ahead and bring your hands to the table in front of you. For all of you guys joining at home, I'm going to turn to the side to show you what it looks like. So if you do have a flat surface, I recommend using it. So you'll place your hands right on top of it. And then you're just going to gently draw the arms up and away from the torso here. Now what we're trying to do is get a little motion in the shoulder blades. So these are called scapular glides. Now if you need to feel the difference, you can squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Feel them come to the middle of the back. And then draw them away from each other as they move around the rib cage. Good. And just continue breathing. Gently reaching those fingers up and away from the body here. Good. Staying smooth and steady with the breath. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale as you reach those hands a little further away from you. And then exhale slowly. Slowly. Come on back up to seated. Awesome job, you guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and face you once more. Come on back to that starting position and we'll take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Awesome work, you guys. You are doing great. We will now move into stretching the backs of our shoulders here. So once again, return to that starting position. Have your feet flat. Feel your hips heavy into the chair. Sit up nice and tall as you breathe in. And then bring your right arm up and across. Good, so a couple options here with the hands. One, you can just reach the arm across. Option two, grab a hold of this other shoulder, give it a nice gentle tug. And then option three, bringing that free hand up and across here, gently squeezing that arm across your body. Nice job, you guys. Continue moving the breath. Slow and steady here. Nice job, you guys. If there's any pain or any forcing, just back off a little bit. Releasing the shoulder. And then continue moving the breath. Feeling into your body. Honoring the sensation. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And exhale, slowly release, let that arm go. Nice job, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, sit up tall, take a breath in, and then we'll bring the left arm up and across. Again, a couple options here. Option one is just reaching that hand away from the body. Option two, bringing that hand to the other shoulder. And then option three, using your free hand, if available, to gently pull that arm across your torso. Good, just allowing that stretch to feel easy, not restrictive, not painful. Moving the breath, smooth and steady. Nice job, you guys. Continuing to relax with every exhale. Good, go ahead, take another deep breath in here. And then exhale, slowly release, let that arm go. So good, you guys. Let's go ahead and take a breath here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Nice job. All right, let us get into shoulder rolls. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Don't want to forget that. It's my favorite part. So we'll go ahead and bring those shoulders up to the ears and back down again. Up to the ears and back down. Good. Just let this feel nice and easy in your body. Getting some motion here in the neck and the shoulders, releasing any tension. Make sure to go both forwards as well as backwards. Nice job, you guys. Maybe a little side to side if that feels good in your body. Just doing whatever feels best. Good. Go ahead. Come on back to that starting position. Once more, bring your feet flat. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen through the spine here. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the right ear down to the right shoulder. Good. And then if it feels okay, close the eyes. Allow the weight of the head to pour over towards the floor. Just breathing into the left side of the neck. Allowing all the tissues to soften. Breathing into the stretch. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, slowly, slowly come on back up towards seated. Awesome work, you guys. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So once more, lengthen through the spine. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, gently drop the left ear down to the left shoulder. Good. Once more, close the eyes if that feels good in your body. Just letting gravity gently draw the weight of the head over towards the floor. As both shoulders relax, feeling heavy. And just feeling, watching as the muscles on the right side of the neck begin to soften, tissue melting around the bone. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, take another inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly begin to drop the chin down towards the chest. And just beginning to make small circles with the head and the neck. Moving a little slower than you think you should. Continuing to breathe into sensation, feeling the stretch as it travels through all corners of the cervical spine. Making sure to switch directions as you're ready. Evening the rotation. Reversing the stretch. And continuing to breathe. Breathe and feel. Honoring your body. As you're ready, come on back through center. Bring the head back in line with the spine. Once more, we'll return to our starting position here. Go ahead, bring those feet flat to the floor. Bend in the knees. Hips are grounding into the chair beneath you. Feel your spine get nice and long as you relax the shoulders down. And we will finish just as we started with 3 deep breaths. I invite you once more to close the eyes as we inhale through the nose. Pull the breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let the breath go. Inhale through the nose, belly fills, chest expands. Exhale, open mouth, let it all go. Last one, deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, open those eyes. Come on back into the space that you're in. And that ends our stretches for today. So thank you guys so much for joining. For those of you out in the great room, I appreciate your participation. For those of you joining at home, thank you guys always for showing up. We will get set up for mindfulness here, so hold tight and I'll be with you in a second. Thanks. All right, you guys, we'll just get a little bit of mindfulness set up here. Sorry, just getting the timer set up. There we go. All right. So how is everyone doing? You guys are having a good day so far, a good week, right? We're almost there. It's Thursday. Man, I tell you, I've got this fancy table back in the room that just goes up and down as I want it to. It is the simple joys in life. Anyways, hope you guys are having a wonderful one. We will go ahead and move forward with our mindfulness practice. So for those of you that might be new to this, or even if you've done this a million times and you just need a reminder, mindfulness allows us to get out of our heads and get into our bodies, right? So it's an opportunity to show up to the very present moment and see what's happening, right? And it's not about thinking about all the things that could happen or that did happen, or worrying about something that's not going on right now. It's truthfully about coming to this very moment, feeling into the body, feeling into your physical sensations, your energetic sensations, and just noticing how you show up in this moment. So the practice that we've been doing all week is it's called Just One Breath. And I always say it's a simple practice in quotes because it's not actually easy. It's just a straightforward practice of following just one breath, right? So that's where we start with it. And the idea here is to see if we can watch or feel every breath as it comes in and every breath as it leaves, right? So letting that breath bring us into this very moment. It's the one thing that's truthfully happening right here, right now. And we're just trying to pay attention to it. So I will guide you guys through this, both in and out of it. We will hear 2 bells. One will indicate that our time has started. And then of course, the next one will indicate that our time has ended. What you decide to do with that time in between is entirely up to you. But I invite you to show up and just arrive, right? So wherever you're at, try and find a nice, comfortable position. For those of you out in the great room, it's most likely going to be the chair you just did your stretches in. If you're at home and you want to take this lying down, as long as it's safe and comfortable, you have that option. But just wherever you're at, start to find an easy posture. Start to feel relaxed. Maybe take a couple of breaths here. Allowing yourself to let go of anything that's holding you up in your mental space. And just start to feel into your physical body, coming into awareness of this moment. So once again, I invite you to arrive. Simply arrive to these next several minutes, giving yourself the opportunity to tune in to right here, right now. Allow yourself to let go of any mental chatter, any thoughts, any distractions. See if you can release them, put them down. And then turn all of your attention inward to this very moment. If you haven't already, I invite you to close your eyes. Close your eyes or soften your gaze. And let all of your focus, all of your attention, all of your awareness come inside. Letting go of any external distractions. Releasing any unnecessary thoughts. Bringing your focus to yourself. With your eyes closed, see if you can see yourself. Visualizing, imagining, using the mind's eye, however you describe it. Let yourself observe yourself. Picturing you as you are, from head to toe, front to back, side to side, inside to out. Sensing and observing your whole being, physical and energetic, many parts but all connected. Let yourself see yourself as you are in this moment. Take a soft breath in and a soft breath out. Keep in mind as we move through this practice, your mind might wander, a thought might appear, maybe you get distracted. That is okay. Notice it, acknowledge it, but then as quickly as it came, let it go. And then come back. Come back to this moment. Come back to your breath. Softly breathing in and softly breathing out. As you're ready, with eyes still closed, bring all of your awareness to that breath. Allowing yourself to watch every inhale, followed by each exhale. Notice as the breath comes in, and notice as the breath goes out. Continuing to use the mind's eye or feeling it with your body. Observe the breath as it starts in the environment around you, and then watch it as it travels in through the nose, swirls in the throat, moves down into your lungs, expanding the rib cage, lighting up the body, energizing your being. And then observe it as it transforms into the exhale, moving out the lungs, past the throat, back out the nose. And then just keep watching. Watching the inhale, watching the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Continuing to keep your focus on the breath, watching the rhythmic pattern of every inhale and every exhale, knowing that at any point, if your mind wanders, if you get distracted, that is okay. Take a minute to notice, acknowledge, but then let it go. Release whatever's distracting you and come back to this very moment. Observing the one thing that's connecting you to right here, right now, your breath. Watching the inhale, watching the exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you need to find a more concrete place on your physical body, something that you can watch, something that's affected by the breath, that's touched by each inhale and each exhale. And find that spot, find that place on your body, maybe the nostrils or the throat. Maybe it's your chest and your rib cage. Perhaps it's the low belly. Bring all of your attention to that point. And then just observe. Observe as the breath travels in, rushing past the nostrils, swirling in the throat, maybe filling up the lungs and broadening the chest. Maybe you sense the low belly as the belly button pushes out with each inhale and then sinks back in with the exhale. Noticing once more as the breath leaves, lungs softening, throat feeling the swirl of the exhale and the air rushing past the nostrils. Let this spot be a point of focus. Let all of your attention rest on this anchor point. Steadying you, steadying your mind. No different than how the anchor steadies the ship in a storm. Allowing your breath to steady your thoughts. Securing you to this present moment. Softly breathing in. Softly breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Once again, if the mind has wandered, allow yourself to notice. Give yourself a little grace and compassion. Acknowledging the brain for what it is. Then giving yourself permission to return to the breath. Return to the present. Softly breathing in and softly breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. If you haven't already, trying once again to bring that focus back to just one breath. Seeing if you can observe for one inhale and one exhale. Following for one full cycle of breath, watching as the air travels in, filling up the body, energizing your being. And then watching as the breath leaves, form softening and relaxing. Again, just focusing on one full breath. Following for one inhale and one exhale. Or watching your anchor point, focusing on that place in your body as the breath comes in and as the breath goes out. If you're able to follow for one full cycle, try for two. If you can observe for two, see if you can follow three. If three seems easy, watch for four. And if you can observe for four, then just keep going. Continuing to watch the breath. Focus on the breath. Anchored in this moment for as long as you can. Knowing that at any point, if you get distracted or lose your way, you can always start again. Refocus. Reconnect with just one breath. Watching the inhale. Watching the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Whenever you start to drift or lose focus, come back to the breath, come back to your anchor. Let it re-steady you here in the present moment. As we come into the final few minutes of our practice, I will let go of the verbal guidance and simply continue to breathe with you, watching the inhale, watching the exhale, knowing once again that at any point you get distracted or your mind wanders, you can always start again. As long as the breath is moving, you have infinite amount of chances to reconnect. We'll hear one more bell indicating that our time is finished. And until then, continue breathing. Watching each inhale and watching each exhale. Watching each inhale, watching each exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. a soft breath in and a soft breath out. A soft breath in and a soft breath out. Allow your breath to return to normal. Release any focus, release any anchor points. Just starting to come back into the space that you're in. Feeling an expansion through your entire being. If you wish to stay here, continuing to breathe, by all means, please do so. Otherwise, as you're ready, when you're ready, softly blink the eyes back open. Come on back into the space that you're in. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths here with eyes open, reacquainting with your surroundings. As always, thank you guys so much for joining. For those of you out in our great room, thank you. I appreciate your participation, your presence. For those of you that are out there joining us virtually, our gratitude is never ending for you guys. So thank you as always. We will be back again this afternoon at 1:30 for our rehabilitative strengthening class. And then we'll be back again tomorrow morning, Friday, for another morning mindfulness to finish out the week. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. We hope to see you again soon. And as always, continue to take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Thanks so much.